Here at Neyland Stadium as Tennessee defeats UT Martin 65-24. Hey everybody, I'm Vince Ferrara. Well, Tennessee took care of business, handled it with maturity and aggressiveness and energy, jumping out on UT Martin. Led 52-7 at the half, put the game away. 8 straight possessions for Tennessee, where they scored really 9 if you count the first possession of the second half, and you don't count the one-play drive to run out the first half. So Tennessee did some really good things to give them an opportunity to get a lot of players into the game. Now, certainly there were some plays and some yards given up by that Tennessee defense, which took another hit with another injury from Brandon Turnage as he ran into the wall during the game. And it really opened up opportunities for a lot of guys. Now, big offensive performance once again for Tennessee, and that included Jalen Hyatt with 2 more touchdown receptions. That's now 12 on the season for Hyatt. That ties Jalen Hyatt for second all-time in Tennessee history in single season TD receptions, tying him with teammates Cedric Tillman and Cedric Wilson. Only one behind Marcus Nash. The all-time record is 13. And Jalen Hyatt's 16 touchdown receptions in his career ties him for 10th place all-time with Alvin Harper. So that kind of unbelievable season for Jalen Hyatt. Of course, a lot of guys with big-time contributions in this game. You had Hendon Hooker with the 3 touchdown passes in the game. He now has the the all-time record for consecutive games, 19 with a touchdown pass, surpassing Heath Shuler, who he was tied with coming into the ball game. And you saw a moment where Heath Shuler was visiting with Hendon Hooker's family. Hendon said in the postgame he hasn't had the chance to talk to Heath Shuler as of yet, but he planned to. Also, that is the longest streak in the country of consecutive touchdown passes in a game with 19. You had Ramel Keaton with 2 more touchdown receptions. He's having a great season filling in for Cedric Tillman. And then Princeton Fant even with a touchdown pass. He said that they've been working on that double pass and they called it in his game and he was ready to go. His teammates said that he has a big arm. So personally, I would have saved that for an SEC game and an opportunity in a bigger spot, bigger situation. But they ran it in this game, and maybe it's something else for teams to have to prepare for. Also, you had Squirrel White, who Josh Heupel complimented. He had a long touchdown reception, his first of his career. Joe Milton with a long touchdown pass. 4 quarterbacks played in the game, as Taven Jackson and Gaston Moore also with some playing time. You had 62 yards and a touchdown by Dylan Sampson, the freshman. Tennessee 15 of 20 on third down. That was outstanding. And also walk-on William Wright with all the injuries in the secondary. He got his first career reception. Remember, he was on the field at the end of the Alabama game because of all of those injuries. Now, a couple of negatives. There were still some missed tackles. There was open receivers. I mentioned the injury to Brandon Turnage. Also, too many penalties. Tennessee, 13 penalties for 109 yards and just 2 sacks in the game. You would think Tennessee would be a little bit more dominant in that area at the line of scrimmage. But some positives. You got the sharp start, which allowed a lot of players to get in the game that haven't seen much playing time. I thought that was a real big positive. And really, Tennessee took care of business like they have handled every week, treat it the same way, and they certainly handled that. No overlooking of the next opponent or hangover or any of that kind of stuff. Of course, it's Kentucky back in SEC play next Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time on here at Neyland Stadium. You'll hear it on 99.1 The Sports Animal and on the Vol Network. That'll do it, wrapping up Tennessee's 65-24 win over UT Martin at Neyland Stadium. I'm Vince Ferrara. Be sure to follow us on all the socials, Sports Animal 991, and then, of course, our website, 991thesportsanimal.com. Thanks for watching, and listen to Sunday Sports Sound-Off with Jimmy Himes and Tim Irwin, 8 to 10 a.m. on Sunday morning, and then all week long with our reaction and preview for Kentucky. See you guys.